very good morning, dear friends, dear guests, Senior Director Berliner, Deputy Assistant Secretary Lochmann, dear friend Brian Stimler, dear colleagues, excellencies, distinguished participants. It's both a privilege and an honor to be speaking in front of you today, and I want first and foremost to thank our dear friends, Afghan Nifty Ambassador Brian Hoagland and Caspian Policy Center team for their steadfast commitment to awareness raising and educating about the strategic importance of the Caspian region. At the outset, let me reiterate a statement by President Tokayev that we must ensure that the Caspian Sea becomes a sea of peace and new opportunities. And he also mentioned, stressed that the Caspian region should not become an environment for geopolitical battles, but rather a place of synergy of efforts of different players. And this credo is based on not only abundant energy resources, but also on our human capital, transport and transit potential. Indeed, unlocking the full potential of Greater Caspian region is a key to address the most pressing challenges of current world, be it food or energy security or some other challenges, both regionally and globally, but also ensuring that Central Asia remains an integral part of global development. Since the early days of our independence, Caspian energy was a driving force of economic development, both for Kazakhstan and for the entire region. And in our bilateral relations with the US, it was one of the main avenues of cooperation with the United States, starting with the Tengiz field and landmark deals with Chevron and ExxonMobil, to remarkable achievements in investment and sustainable growth. And there is a huge contribution of that particular efforts in what these days is known as an enhanced strategic partnership between Kazakhstan and the United States. Due to its size, central location, and economic performance, Kazakhstan has been a crucial contributor to trans-Eurasian connectivity and a prominent advocate of regional economic integration with neighbors and the global community. Trans-Caspian route has a strategic and geo-economic rationale when it comes to the supplies of energy resources and strategic goods to Europe and global markets, including the US. Promoting Middle Corridor as a viable and sustainable trade route resonates with the interests of not only Kazakhstan, but also the entire Central Asian region. But let me also be clear that the further development of international trade, of cooperation along this route is only possible on the condition of external security guarantees for all of its members. Along with oil and gas, we are focused on transportation of common goods and critical commodities. And last year, the volume of cargo transported through Trans-Caspian route doubled and reached 1.7 million tons. And I remember that exactly 2 years ago, I was a fresh new ambassador to DC, just taking up my duties among COVID-19 restrictions. And I was addressing the 5th Trans-Caspian Forum, and I was contemplating about the immense potential of the region. And now our plans became a reality. Per agreement between Kazmunaygas and of Kazakhstan and Azeri Sokar to supply 1.5 million tons of Kazakh crude via BTC pipeline, last month the first shipment of Kazakh oil successfully loaded in Yerzhan. We do appreciate the constructive dialogue of all engaged stakeholders, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Turkey, and the role played by the United States. The next goal is to develop infrastructural projects with prospect for further increase of transit volumes. As Middle Corridor includes a multimodal transport capabilities, rail, tankers, pipeline, transshipment facilities, it is important to ensure seamless movement of goods by making it more efficient and cost-effective. We recently established a joint venture with Abu Dhabi Ports, Caspian Integrated Maritime Solutions, to develop Caspian fleet for oil transportation and support of the offshore oil and gas exploration as well as development projects. Following ministerial meeting on Trans-Caspian connectivity, together with Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Turkey, we adopted and working on a roadmap for the simultaneous elimination of bottlenecks and the development of the Middle Corridor, indicating specific projects with precise parameters, deadlines, and responsible performance. Implementation of the agreements will allow increasing overall capacity of this route to 10 million tons per year by 2025. To this extent, we commend the positive outcomes of G7 leaders' Hiroshima summit meeting and echo G7 intention to foster sustainable connectivity, transportation, trade and energy links to enhance regional prosperity and security. We would like to see more proactive engagement, including through the global initiatives such as Partnership for Global Infrastructure and Investments, PGII. Spanning across a vast Eurasian region, connecting China with Europe via Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Turkey, the concept of the Middle Corridor comes in line with the true nature of ours, the role of bridge builder, a buffer market between East and West. Just recently, during his state visit to China, President Tokayev attended the ceremony of launching the construction of Kazakhstan's logistics center in the dry port of Xi'an. 47 agreements have been signed, totaling $22 billion, and this will greatly supplement Middle Corridor and contribute to transit traffic from China to Europe and vice versa. And overall, the Trans-Caspian route might be a game changer, not only for the region, but for the global community. It will increase global trade flows, build sustainable supply chains, prevent shortage of critical commodities, and help bridge the gap to a more carbon-free future. With this optimistic idea, let me finish my presentation, and thank you so much for your kind attention.